And then some stupid lady like this is just letting dudes just come in her all the time.
Why do women do that, Kalyne?
Yeah. What's up with your kind, bro?
Alright, we are back into another Am I the Asshole?
Ooh, I love these.
And this one is, am I the asshole for refusing to bring my ex's other children along on days out with our 2 sons? It's gonna be a lot of details, but the details are what build the context. So,
yes, because they're still your kid.
Right.
Moving on. Next.
Article.
Next, Anthony.
I am judge and jury.
So this person, 32-year-old male, has 2 sons, age 11 and 10. Their mother and I were in high school. We're high school sweethearts who had the boys before we finished college. We had planned to get married, but then I found out my ex was cheating on me and I broke up with her. One of the kids was 14 months at the time. We split custody and I paid child support for the first 18 months post-breakup until my ex was earning similar to me, which meant child support ceased and costs were simply split with nobody giving anyone extra.
You gotta pay child support when she's the one that cheated?
That's whack.
America.
So, America. My ex had another son 2 years after we broke up. The father was not in the picture. She told me he was a guy that she cheated on me with and that she realized he was a piece of shit and asked if I would consider adopting her son and raising him as my own alongside our boys. I told her I wasn't going to do that. We ended up arguing about this for so long that she had time to get into another relationship and move this man in. So I told her that he should be the father figure to her son since they plan on building a life together. Yeah. Within a year, the guy was gone and she had a daughter that he fathered.
Jesus.
Damn.
I continued to being a dad to my son.
She makes a lot of dumb mistakes.
I didn't interact with her other 2 children, but I would see them from a distance during exchanges. She asked me to adopt both of her additional children, stating they needed a father. I told her to go and find their fathers then. Oof. She eased up when she met her husband. I thought maybe it was finally the end of her trying to make me responsible for her other children. She has a child with her husband now too, so 5 in total in her household when our boys are included. But it has not lasted. My ex has admitted her husband isn't involved in the lives of her other children, and they are still missing out on having a father. So she asked me to include her 3 other children.
Good Lord.
That does include the child that she has with her husband in days out that I have with my son. She said especially during summer and around Christmas time when I take them to do fun holiday-themed activities. It's not something she can give her other children, and she wants them to experience these things too.
Off of his buck.
I you know what? I would do it, but you know what I would say? They're mine now. You can't be around because you're fucking a loser, and I don't want them to be affected by your fucking loser. They already have your loser genes and the guys that fuck you. Now I have to take care of these fucking animals that have shitty genetics.
These fucking animals.
And I have to civilize, these fucking animals that you fucked up on.
Honestly, everything Joe was saying is what I was saying in my own head while you're telling the story.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah. Well, I mean, these kids are innocent. And
these poor fucking kids.
Yo, move out of country at that point.
To expect him to pay when she's cheated is...
She's obviously a moron.
And she's like continually screwing up.
I'll be your father. I'll be some.
But I mean, again, if you're gonna do this, then you have to be doing it for the kids and not for her.
And you gotta be ready to take on 5 children.
Yeah.
But if they're all like really cool kids, I could see it being
so 2
sick.
of them are his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have any outside of that relationship?
No, not him. Or not that he's mentioned.
Okay, so he has 2, and then so he's like, am I the asshole for not including 3 who are not even my genetics?
Yeah.
Correct.
Oh, it's hard because like, is it different when you have kids? Do you have more of an empathy for this or less?
I think you do. I think you have more of empathy, like for other kids that you're seeing them going through like a really hard time.
But what if you have your hands full with your own kids?
I think that's definitely the case. Like the fact that this lady is trying to make him, because every bit of the story,
she's a moron.
She's trying to get him to take care of her kids that she cheated on him with, right? Mm-hmm. Had a baby, did it like 2 other times. So it's like,
she keeps making.
Don't let these guys come inside of you, my boy.
Shirking the responsibilities onto people who had no part in the mistake that she made.
Yeah.
And she keeps making mistakes. She cheated on the first decent guy that probably would have stayed with her. Yeah. And then they could have had 5 kids of their own. But she fucked that up. And then she gets with all these other guys after and makes mistakes.
Damn, I feel so bad for all these kids.
I feel bad for the kids, but also like he has no legal responsibilities to those other 3 kids. So it's more of a like
Moral
an ethical, like moral.
Let me add some last details real quick. She finds out that when he does these things, aka take them out on these experiences and stuff, she finds out when I do these things with my boys because she will quiz them about their time with me. And each time she gets angry. But when the boys were with her 2 weeks ago, she got extra pissed because she had mentioned to me that her son, the oldest of her 3 kids, didn't get much for his birthday and she had wanted to make it up to him. That was meant to mean me. So when she heard our boys and I had visited an amusement park around his birthday, she blew a fuse and asked me how can I be such an asshole to children. She told me I should be doing better as a father.
Oh, dude, she sounds horrible.
She's the problem, I think. I think she's the asshole.
I think these kids are gonna turn out to be assholes too.
The chances are very high.
Yeah, because she's probably raising them to be fucking like. I mean, that's.
I mean, you're not always a product of your environment.
But then also, like,
I mean, does grant like the opportunity to be an asshole because of who's raising them.
And there's no dad in the picture. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's so tough.
Yeah, no dad.
But let's say
I would want to adopt all the orphans, but they have to. I have to go to a different country. Because the laws here won't let me do what I want to
And
do.
the expenses.
Yeah, the expensive. If I had a Thai orphanage, yeah, much easier.
Much easier.
I would make them super.
You're all Thai now.
I think if you had an orphanage in general,
Yeah.
you'd be down, right?
They're gonna be super business soldiers and the new leaders of the world.
What's the first thing you're going to do in your curriculum?
Make sure that they can control their human urges and thoughts.
That's the first thing in the curriculum.
Is the fucking X-Men mansion?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
It's the danger room. Joe's just throwing shit at him. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
That's child abuse. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's discipline. Like, they probably came from chaotic fucking places. I'm like, they have to first learn how to wake up on time. They have to fucking learn how to sleep. They have to be able to control their feelings so they don't act up crazy. I'm preventing them from being future, like
her?
like going to jail or doing stupid shit. Yeah.
You got to take those kids away from that lady, bro.
Yeah.
That lady is a problem.
Check this out though, right, Nick? You're the dad, all right? 5 of us right here are kids, all right?
That's a lot.
These two are your sons. Me, Subin, and Kalyne, we're just leftovers, all right?
Help us,
From
Nick.
other,
Nick,
and
help us.
then, but we're getting close.
You're
You know
gonna
what I mean? Because
separate
like
us?
we're all 5 kids in one house.
I think for me, I'm a sucker, bro. Like, if I saw my kids being, very friendly with the same situation, I'd be like, oh, I want to take care of all of them. Like, honestly, because I am kind of like that, I think.
But financially, you might not have the means to do that.
so I'll
How do you get the help?
I'll have to sell this one off to somebody. I'm just kidding.
Fair.
I'm joking. No,
I'm
let's sell one of the
gladly
kids.
So nice.
Probably the best chance you got selling somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
I might be able to get a nice, pretty penny for you, dude. Come on, look at your hourglass shape.
Say it.
I think it's really fucking hard because I think that's probably what the battle is, and that's the reason why he's probably writing this is because he understands that these kids are in a fucked up situation, and he's seeing it, and he's probably way too close to the situation, and he feels like a moral obligation to do something with these kids. But at that point, it's like it sucks because you got your own kids.
Yeah.
And you're by yourself dealing with 2 kids. You're raising boys by yourself. That's hard, man. Mm-hmm. And then some stupid lady like this is just letting dudes just come in her all the time. That's...
Why do women do that, Kalyne?
What's up with your kind, bro?
Don't ask me.
Can you rephrase the question so that it has all the information in one sentence?
Why do women do that?
Let everybody come in
It's
them all the
ingrained in
time.
our genetics and our DNA to just be mischievous by nature.
You're gonna say cum gutters.
Yeah, I liked that word.
Is there like a
Like, hey, we're wired to be cream pie bandits, okay?
is there any like science in has there been any like scientific studies that guys are predisposed to like reject the kids of another?
I don't know because there are a lot of dudes that do adopt like the stepkids. Like,
Yeah.
there's a famous study called the Brady Bunch where there's a family.
That's a show, right?
Huh?
Based on a Stanford study.
It's a medical journal.
No, there's a family, and
He said, huh?
the guy's name is Brady, and he got with
So serious.
he had 3 sons and she had 3 daughters, and they came together as one big happy family. Yeah. And I'm surprised they didn't fuck each other because they're not genetically combined. I would have fucked like hardcore, especially because like fuck. But they didn't. They did it.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful.
There's a genetic predisposition to Joe would have
Would have
fucked.
fucked.
Yeah, because it's not ill. You barely know them.
Hey, what would you do?
You gotta do it within the first window, though. If you don't do it within the first window, then it's ill, because that's like incest.
We gotta ask Subi because he's the only dad here.
Wait, what?
That's true.
You have.
Would you adopt?
Adopt the whole situation we were just listening to?
He's like, what video are we talking about?
Maybe not adopt, but take more of a role in these 3 boys' lives of your ex-baby mama.
3 other kids, one
But
of them
what
a
is
daughter.
only half of the problem, right? It's like if you could, like, are you even financially stable enough, and you have to prioritize the 2 kids that you have.
And you know, maybe not adopt all 3 of them because that's a pretty.
Oh, that's
crazy.
fucked.
That's a slippery slope.
That's nuts. But like you know, taking more of a bigger role in their lives than like.
She still got a husband.
She does. I thought they broke up.
They didn't say it was divorced.
I thought she was like 3.
He's just not around.
Yeah,
divorce.
he's just not taking care of the
So wait,
kids.
she has 3 separate baby daddies then?
Yeah, well, technically 4.
No, I would say tell the dad to do it. Their dads to take care of them.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
If it's not my kid, I wouldn't, just because financially I'd only focus on my kid. Because if it's my kid, obviously we have a closer relationship. You know?
When would you guys actually do it though? Like if you had to do it, how would you do it? Because my solution is just I'm taking full custody. You can't even be around because you're a bad influence.
In my situation, I would take full custody of my children.
Yeah.
And showing the courts in some way that she can't fucking stay loyal and like she's just gonna keep pumping out babies. You know what I mean? And not be able to take care of any of them. Because if my kids stay with her, she's gonna be constantly brainwashing them that I'm like a bad father or some shit
Battle
like
you have to
that.
constantly keep
That
fighting.
doesn't sound fun.
Dude, baby mama drama sounds like
A good TV show.
Baby mama drop. That is a good TV show.
like that. Out of all the fears of how to ruin your life, in my head, like that's probably top.
Yeah.
Top.
They said that's one of the most important decisions people will make.
Brother,
Is who you have a kid with.
can't be having sex with these random ladies and coming inside of
That shit can fuck up your life.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's also.
Don't blame it on the guy, dude.
Yeah, ladies, be careful who you let cream pie inside of you.
Yeah,
Be careful.
Be careful, cream pies, brother. Please.
Don't just cream pie.
No.
Okay?
Don't be a cream pie bandit.
Don't be a cream pie bandit. Pull out.
Just don't. Yeah.
Run
just
away.
Leave it out.
Fucking just.
Read some books, run away.
Don't even talk to her.
Read some books.
What the fuck is that?